Hello everyone and welcome to Python tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to explain for loop in Python. So what is exactly use of for loop? For loop is used to iterate over sequence like string, list and tuple. Now first of all, I'm going to explain the syntax of the for loop and then examples. So check out, this is the syntax of the for loop. First of all, we have to use the for keyword. After that, you can write down the variable name. In is again keyword, and sequence. Sequence means like a string variable or tuple variable or list variable. So this for loop will take one by one element from the sequence and stored inside which one? This variable. Now inside this body of the for loop, you can process that value. So take one example here. First of all, I'm taking sequence as a string. So check out here, I'm writing hello. That is the value of the what S1 variable. That is what actually string. Now I want to iterate over the what items of the sequence like string. Now just put down the for loop. Then variable name, you can take any variable name. For example, X in sequence name. What is the sequence name here? S1. Okay, now I'm going to print the value of that variable that is called which one? X. Check out the line by line execution of this one. First of all, hello string assigned to S1. Now hello string consists of how many characters? 5 characters. Here for X in S1. So one by one character from the S1 stored inside which one? X variable, and inside the body of the for loop, I am printing the value of that X variable. Now execute this one. Check out output is equals to which one? Hello. So here one by one character access inside which one? Body of the for loop. Take another example. Suppose I'm using different sequence like list one, that is the list variable. How to create the list? By using which one? Square bracket. Inside this one, add the item into the list. Like here I'm inserting which one? 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now I want to iterate over the items of the what? List sequence. So just write down for, you can take any variable name. For example, again, I'm using same variable that is called X in what? List one. Okay. Then print the value of which one? X variable. So what is the meaning of this one? Same one by one element from the list one stored inside which one? X variable, and that is processed inside which one? For loop. Now in this example, we are just printing the value of which one? X variable. So just execute this one. Now check out output is equals to 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now suppose you want to process means you want to perform some operation on the value of the X variable. Suppose I want to multiply each value by the what? 2 value. So check out one by one value like 10 multiplied by 2, 20 multiplied by 3. In this manner value multiply here. So check out 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. So in this manner you can process the value inside which one? For loop. Now here we use for loop to iterate over the items of the sequence like string, or that may be what? Tuple. But what happens if we want to iterate over the range of the values like 1 to 10 or 1 to 100? In that case, we have to use range function. Range function allows us to specify starting and ending value through which for loop can iterate. First of all, check out the syntax of the range function. A range function has 3 parameters. First parameter is the starting value. Second parameter is what? Stop value, or you can say end value. And third parameter is which one? Step value. Okay, so these are the 3 parameters you can pass to the range function. Again, I'm going to repeat this one. Range function is used to select the values between what? Starting and ending value. So these two values specified, first two parameter. This is the starting value, this is the ending value, and this is what? Increment or decrement factor. By default, step value is equals to 1. So by default, value of the variable incremented by 1. So check one example here. I'm going to write one example for I in range. I'm writing here range in bracket 1 comma 10. Okay, so what is the starting value? Starting value is what? 1. Check out, this is the starting value. What is the ending value? Ending value is equals to 10. Means your for loop will start with one value up to what? 9. 10 is not included. Stop value is not included. Stop minus 1, last minus 1. So 1 to 9. So one by one value stored inside which one? I variable. So check out here, print I. So what is the initial value of I? The initial value of I is what? 1, then 2, then 3, up to what? 9. 1 to 9. 10 value not included. Last value is not included. Check out here. Starting value is which one? 1, and ending value is which one? 9. 1 to 9. Now by default in this example, increment factor is which one? 1. Value of I variable incremented by 1. So initial value is 1, next value is what? 2, next value is which one? 3. In this manner, value of the I variable incremented by 1. But you can specify the increment factor as a third parameter. Suppose check out here, I am writing here comma like 2. So what is the meaning of this one? Starting value is which one? 1. Value of I variable start with 1. Ending value is which one? Last value, that is 10 minus 1, like 9. And every time value of I is incremented by which one? 2. So just execute this one and check out here what happened. 1, 3, 5, 7 and what? 9. In this example, value of I incremented by what? 2, because we are using the last parameter, that is called step value. If we do not use the step value, then by default increment value is which one? 1. Now suppose you want to print or use what? Reverse loop. Means what? Your starting value in this example is what? 1, and you want to go up to what? 9 value. But suppose you want to give starting value 10. Reverse loop, that is called the reverse loop. So just remove this one and again write down for I in range in bracket starting value. Suppose I want to use starting value as a what? 10, that is the starting value. Ending value, last value. Remember, last value never included inside which one? Iteration. So this is 0. 0 means what? It will stop at which one? 1. It will not stop at which one? It will not include 0 value. Okay, we can say it will not include the 0 value. And here by default increment factor is which one? 1. But I want to decrement value, that's why I'm using which one? -1. Now this is called reverse loop. So just print the value of I variable. So what is the description about this one? This for loop start with initial value 10. So first value of I is which one? 10. Next value of I is which one? Like 10 minus 1, because your step value is which one? -1. So like 10, 9, 8, 7, and last value is what? 1. Why? Because here stop value is which one? 0. 0 is not included. So execute this one and check out. This is the what? Starting value. What is the starting value? 10. And what is this last value? Last value is equals to 1. So either you can use which one? Forward loop, or you can use what? Reverse loop, by using which one? Range function. Now take one more example for understanding of which one? For loop. Now check out here, I'm creating different example. Create one list like L1 is equals to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, these 10 value present inside which one? Least one. So you can take any value, doesn't matter, either 1, 2, 3 or like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and what? Like 20. Okay, what I want to do, this is list of the values stored inside which one? List one variable. I want to print only even numbers from this list. So what we can do, we can simply use the for loop, like for x in what? List one. Okay, so it will take one by one element from the list one and stored inside which one? X variable. Check out what happened here. When I save this one and execute this one, it will print what? All the values, like what? 11 to what? 20, all the values printed here. But I want to print only what? Even numbers. So what I can do, just cut this one. Inside for loop, I can write down if condition, if x mod 2 is equals to 0, then and then only I want to print the value of which one? That x variable. So what is the explanation about this one? Check out. This will take this for loop will take what? One by one value from the list one and stored inside which one? X variable. So what is the first value of x variable? The first value of x variable is what? 11. Now here check out 11 mod 2. Now this mod operator is used to what, get the remainder of the division. Suppose you want to find out, it is not used for the division, it is used to find out the remainder of the division. So 11 mod 2, so what is the remainder? Remainder is what, 1. So that is not equal to 0. That's why it will not execute this line, means what, that value is not printed. Now next value of what, x is which one, 12. 12 mod 2. Now this is complete division. If there is a complete division, means what, there is no remainder. So remainder is equals to which one, 0. 0 is equals to 0. That is true. Means what, that value is printed. Means this for loop will print only even numbers. So when I execute this one, check out, it will print 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So that is the total explanation about which one, for loop, how to use for loop with the sequence like list, tuple, and which one, string, or you can use for loop with the range of the values by using which one, range function.